The origin of yellow apricot blossom. Before leaving, she did not forget to say goodbye to the kitchen god and promised, "I'll come back and tell you how I killed the monster." The kitchen god appeared and said, "I wish you two can quickly kill the monster. I'll wait for your return." It took the father and daughter more than a month to reach the monster's place. They fought with it for 2 days in a row, but could not defeat it. The father gradually became weaker and weaker. The young girl told her father, "Father, tomorrow please let me follow it. I'll use a dagger to embed its tail onto the tree, another one to lodge its body into another tree. When it cannot move anymore, we can take advantage of the situation and cut its head." The father knew that it was a great plan, but also too dangerous. However, he trusted in his daughter's talent and nodded. "Very well, but you have to take caution if it can free its tail." "Please don't worry, father." The next day, using the daughter's strategy, they did kill the monster, but right before its death, the monster bestirred violently and got its tail free. Right after that, it wrapped its tail around the girl and started squeezing. As soon as she cut its head, the monster also broke all her bones. Seeing his beloved daughter dying, the father dropped the sword in his hand and ran to her. The villagers also came and observed the scene. They brought her body back, buried her, and built her a shrine. But the girl didn't accept to die that way. She knew that her parents, her sister, and other people love her. "Dear the kitchen god, the monster squeezed me to death. But if I die, my mother and my sister will not be able to stand it. So please, this year on December the 23rd, if you come back to see God, please ask him to revive me." The kitchen god promised, "Fine, I will ask him for you." She asked the god of the earth to become a bird with bright yellow feather that no one had ever seen before, and then flew back to her hometown and met the kitchen god. When her mother and sister received the news that the little girl had passed away, her mother collapsed and fainted beside the stove. The kitchen god put his warm hands onto her forehead to revive her and immediately said, "Madam, don't worry. Tonight I will go back and ask the god to get her alive again." The mother and sister immediately knelt down and thanked him gratefully. The kitchen god left on December the 23rd and came back on the 28th. He told the mother, "The god adored your daughter, but she had died for too long, and it's already too late to revive her. Therefore, he can only give her 9 living days every year." The mother and sister felt sad and happy at the same time, but it was alright. Being able to see her again was already good enough, not to mention that they even had 9 days. The mother asked, "Then, when will she be able to be reborn?" "It depends on your prayer to God. He will bring her back on the days you ask for." "Then please ask him to revive her right tonight." "That's impossible. Tomorrow night is the soonest." That night, they did not sleep, and the whole later day, they did not want to do anything. They kept waiting and waiting for the night to come. Finally, it became dark. Both of them were nervous, waiting for the little girl. They could not wait to see how she would reappear in front of them. When they were about to call the kitchen god, they heard a voice calling from outside. "Mother! Sister!" They quickly ran out and saw the young girl there, in her beautiful shining yellow coat. They hugged each other and cried a lot. The next day, the father came back. On his way, he kept thinking of what to tell his wife and daughter to make them less miserable. But when he arrived home, he saw his younger daughter was sleeping next to her mother and sister, who he thought at first that was the girl next door. After hearing that she was reborn, he hugged her tightly as tears kept falling down on his cheeks. The girl stayed home and celebrated New Year with her family for exactly 9 days. During that time, she did all the chores to help her parents and sister, but they did not want her to do anything. Those 9 days was a compensation for the whole year being apart. On the 9th night, the little girl hugged her family as a farewell, then her body started fading away gradually. Her family missed her a lot, but thinking that next year she would come back, they overcame the bad time, comforted each other while waiting for her. The following year, also on the 29th afternoon Lunar New Year, the girl in her yellow coat returned for New Year with her family, then left on the 7th night. The same thing happened every year. Hearing her mysterious story, people in the region asked her family to come and live with the villagers, so they could repay them and have the chances to meet the young heroine. Ever since then, yearly, the girl in her yellow coat returned to live 9 days ending year, beginning spring with her parents and the neighborhood. When her parents and sister passed away, she never returned anymore. She turned into a tree in front of the shrine that people built for her. During the whole year, the tree was always full of leaves, but when the spring came, flowers covered all its branches. The flowers were as yellow as her coat. The flowers blossom in 9 to 10 days, then fall down, disappear, and came back the next year. Nowadays, people call it yellow apricot blossom. In the central and southern regions of Vietnam, people usually put a branch of yellow apricot blossom on ancestor altars. They believe that the yellow apricot blossom not only decorates their houses, but also brings them happiness. It will also chase all the ghosts and demons away and keep the family safe.